but if you're looking longer to this, you really get seasick. Not dizzy yet, so not this. This is not the way we are going to make the 3D effect. Depth conflicts like foreground, background mistakes, things that, take the example of a table with 4 legs, the background leg is floating in the front and vice versa. These obvious mistakes will not be found back in our execution. And lines, in the, to create 3D, you can do it via slants, via all kind of artificial technologies, but they also then, for instance, straight edges become wobbly again, or just like the egg carton effect a bit. These are things you will not find back in our execution. Bottom line, I think now it is ready for the market. The consumer expects it because he wants to see more 3D, and we will bring it with a quality that stands to the promise of our best viewing experience. On top of that, we are going to do 3D depth adjustment, meaning that there are two kinds of consumers. Some that like the 3D and it can never be enough, so they want more 3D, and some that say, well, I like 3D, but this movie is too much 3D. I'd like to have a little bit less. So we as Philips will give them what we call the depth gain, which means that the default 3D, we can make it more 3D, so more in the screen and more out of the screen at the same time, or less. Of course, we also can shift it. We call that depth offset, so we can shift everything inside the screen and everything out the screen. This feature is now available in many TVs on the 2D, 3D converted content, like competition was introducing last year, but not on the original 3D content. So on the real 3D content, what I mean with the real 3D movies, that is very hard and needs a lot of power, computing power, to make that depth gain, the depth adjustment, and especially the gain. So Philips will be exclusive with 3D depth adjustment on the real 3D source. On the 2D, 3D conversion source, everybody does this, but on the real 3D source, it will be the only one. And for instance, it also helps this feature in the source industry, which is now everybody is trying to make 3D movies. Some have the knowledge to do that, some others don't. And what I mean with don't is, the other day I saw a beautiful clip. I mean, it could have been a beautiful clip. It were fishes and whales and this and that. Great 3D effects, but sometimes the disparity, which is a new word, but is the shift between the left and the right picture, was something like 5 centimeters or 46 inch. Now, that is, you're really getting seasick, not only from watching to a whale, but also watching to this disparity in 3D. The right disparity between left and right picture on a 46 inch, to give you a ballpark figure, would be 1.5 centimeters, not 5. With this feature, you will be able to reduce it to 1.5. This can help in all the bad 3D clips that will come on the market to make it watchable, to make it enjoyable.